you can finally create tasks in my Gamified Task Manager app. You can go through and create a task, fill out all the fields, and it'll save that task in the back end. You can also click on a task and edit any of the information on the task, and it works flawlessly. Okay, there's still some bugs to work out, but I'm just so happy that I'm finally at a place where the task manager side is coming to life. I can create tasks, edit them, delete them, mark them as complete. This is the core of this app. I'm just so glad that I'm at this point. I've talked about in other videos how for some reason I was avoiding working on this task manager side of things. It's the core functionality of my app. I don't know why, but for some reason I was just so scared to work on it. I think because of the fact that it was the core features of the app that it scared me. What if I don't get it right? Now that this core task management functionality is in place, I can now shift my focus over to how completing the tasks will affect the in-game experience. Despite still being very early in this process, the scope has increased in my game multiple times, and I've had to work to bring it back and simplify it to what I had originally intended. So I went back and revisited my game design doc and tried to take out a lot of these extra fluff things that I had added. I had originally intended for this to be an airship delivery type of thing, and I realized this is just adding more complexity onto my game that I don't really want or can really afford at this point. I had devised this complex card system to manage the resources and those cards you were going to get when you completed tasks. Originally, I just wanted it so that when you complete a task, you get some currency in the game, and then you can use that to purchase items, furniture, clothing. I've decided that's really what I want to do. I want to make it simple. When you complete a task, you get currency in the game. The amount of currency you get is dependent on how difficult, what the effort was for that task. I had the idea of connecting the crafting stations to your tasks by making it so that you had to assign a task to the crafting station, put the materials in for whatever it is that you're crafting, and then once that task was complete, then the item that you were setting it up to make would be created, and then you would have that item. I'd still like to do a form of that, just so that it continues to encourage the player to accomplish their real-world tasks. Another thing that I'm working on simplifying is the character customization. I originally thought, I'll do animals. That'll be fun, and then people can pick their favorite animal, and then they can have that animal as their character, and they can dress it up and things like that. I originally created a penguin character, that being my favorite animal, and then I did a poll on my YouTube channel asking which animal I should do next, and the result was people wanted to see a raccoon character. So I created that raccoon character and quickly realized, wait, raccoons have tails. They also have a very different head shape than a penguin, and I realized animals are not consistent. This is not going to be easy for me to be able to create a bunch of different outfits that the characters can wear and be able to make it work with all these different animals. So I realized I need to simplify things by just having the main characters be a human character. That allows me to be able to create a base sprite that all the characters can be built off of. And then I can create different items that those characters can wear. Different hair styles, different shirts, pants, shoes. And I can just layer them on top. Those outfits are also going to be animated based on the animation of the base sprite. The nice thing about it is that I only have to animate the base sprite once, and then I can just do the animation layered on top for the different clothing items. The next step is to take that base sprite and put it into the game and maybe create another outfit so that I can start getting the customizer code in place. I hope to be able to show that off in the next devlog. If you've missed any of the other devlogs and would like to see those, here's a handy playlist for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.